Okay. So, thank you, Sheridan, for agreeing to do this new segment where we interview supporters. All the supporters might recognise you on the terraces, but newer fans in the last few years might not know who you are. Do you want to quickly introduce yourself and how you got into supporting the black and gold?
Yeah, I'm Sheridan. I've been going to Bashley since I was a little boy. My parents bought the village newsagents when I was very small. Used to come down here when Dad was looking for people to go drinking with on a Saturday afternoon. So I've been coming to Bashley for the last sort of 15 years. I moved abroad a few years ago, so again, like you say, you probably won't have seen me during the COVID years. But yeah, Bashley has always been in my blood.
Yeah. And as you touched on there, you watched the Bash from distance now, living in Germany. What's your perspective, not from just this season, but the last few years? What's your perspective from watching?
It's good. Yeah, it's good. We're back in the Southern League. That's where we've always wanted to be. That's where I feel like the club belongs. When I last watched us at home nearly 4 years ago, we were still in the Wessex League. So in the time that I've been away, we've got promoted back into the Southern League and clearly won a few games, which isn't a lot to be said for the football that I've watched in the recent games that I've seen. But I'm really glad to have come back today, and like I say, we're playing back in the Southern League. We're competitive in the Southern League, which is the main thing. We went through a lot of turmoil for a long time. I was watching back in the days of we were getting beat 9-0, 8-0, 7-0 in all kinds of places. So it's nice to come back today and watch a competitive 11 against a decent team.
And now testing your memory a bit here, but over the years, probably forgetting those years where we got back-to-back relegations, what's your favourite Bashley game or moment, goal maybe?
Oh, I've got lots of favourite Bashley memories. I think my real favourite will be beating Berwyn in the Bournemouth Senior Cup final in 2017, I think it was. We were on the back of, like I say, we'd got beaten by everybody for years. We'd had a lot of kids come through the system and play for us and playing in the men's football, making their way in the game. And then got a cup final win to lift the spirits. So that was a good time for us, yeah.
And one last question. What's your perspective, or what's your thoughts from today's game? Obviously not the right result we wanted, but a competitive fixture and goals on Boxing Day.
Yeah, definitely. For the neutral fan, it was a great game of football. We sadly lost the game. We didn't get anything from today, but it was good to see, like I say, Bashley being a competitive team. I felt we could have got more out of it in the first half. I didn't feel we did enough in the second half. But that's the way football goes, isn't it? And it was like I say, from my perspective, it was just good to see us being competitive again. And I'm sure there's a lot to come from this team, and I'm sure Ollie's got a lot of ideas and a lot of things that he can take from today's football going into the Wimborne game on Saturday.
Yeah. Cheers, thank you, Sheridan.
Cheers, Ryan. Thank you very much.